Hello and welcome back to the third episode of the 90 plus 2 podcast. Today I am joined as usual by my co-host Xander.
Hello.
And very special guest today, Plymouth Argyle fan and football shirt extraordinaire Isaac Tunnicliffe.
Hey.
And today we're just going to be talking about transfers really, I reckon. That's all that's really happened since the last episode because it's been pre-season, isn't it? A couple of fixtures, big transfers to talk about. And we'll get Isaac's opinion on the new shirts that have come out for the new season as well. So yeah, just there might be a little quiz in there as well if you keep listening to the end. But yeah, shout out to the opening track today. That is Genius by LSD, chosen by our guest. Every single episode this year, we're going to have a new FIFA track, the favourite FIFA track of our guest that we've got on. So I'll start with you, Xander. Mason Mount to Manchester United. Opinion?
I think that's a good move.
I do as well, yeah.
I think, obviously, Chelsea, they need to sell players because they spent an extraordinary amount of money. So I think it'll be a good move for him as well.
Yeah, I don't really get the hate. I still think he's been a really good player, really, over the past couple of years. Like,
Yeah.
I know he didn't have the best of season last year, but he was injured, wasn't he? And
Yeah, he's been consistent at Chelsea. I think I saw this stat the other day, like he's had the most appearances, most starts, most goals since like he made his like full debut at Chelsea back in 2019.
yeah,
So I think it'll be a good new start for him, and definitely I think in a team where Eric Ten Hag can sort of like develop him into a good player.
yeah. What's your thoughts on it, Isaac? I know it's rattled our mate Ben in the group chat, hasn't it?
Far too much. It's been great entertainment.
Yeah.
It's been great entertainment. But as Xander said, just needs a fresh start, and hopefully he does well.
Well, because you
So,
used to be a Man United follower, but you've kind of more just focused on Argyle as of late, haven't you? You don't
Yeah.
really follow the Prem as much,
I
but
still don't know.
yeah. Well, how many Premier League did you say you watched? Like 3 games in the entire of last season or something?
On telly, yeah.
Yeah, but you went to how many in person? Yeah. Do you know how many of the 92 you've done now?
31.
It's not bad, is
That's
it?
impressive,
I think
that's
I've only
impressive.
done like 16. He's rattling through them. We'll get around to talk to you about some of your best experience with them later on. But yeah, who else? So Schlobberschlei to Liverpool, another big transfer.
I think that's another good signing. Quite funny that how he said about like Champions League will be back soon.
The Europa League Twitter admin, I've got to give a shout out to him. He is the GOAT. He's just every single day posting about Liverpool fans. It's rattling them like crazy. It's so funny.
But yeah, good signing. Also, Kai Havertz to Arsenal as well.
Yeah, another good one.
signing. Yeah,
All attacking midfielders so far, just making the big moves.
yeah, definitely. I think as well for Havertz, a fresh start. I think he did need one.
Yeah.
Because like, especially with Tuchel over the last season, with obviously Lukaku being a bit poor and Werner being poor as well, and other strikers just not working out at Chelsea, he's kind of been put in that position
Yeah.
where he's not really a striker.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think going to Arsenal, not back to, I was going to say going to Arsenal, getting back in that position where he's a bit more sort of comfortable.
Yeah.
It could work well from there.
Well, Chelsea are in like a transitional period, aren't they? Like
Yeah.
obviously they're trying to get as many players out, raise the funds again, and lower the squad numbers. Whereas like Arsenal, they're kind of almost there, really, aren't they?
Yeah, they just need a few more players. They just like that squad depth was their biggest issue last season. So
Yeah.
I think they definitely with the signings they're making, like Havertz, Rice, hopefully that for them that's confirmed soon, and Timber.
Yeah, I think that's almost there as well.
that's
That's
almost
like
there, so-
Fabrizio confirmed, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, so
Fabrizio
it's like
confirmed.
basically there. And then Nkunku to Chelsea, been confirmed for a while, but
Yeah.
only recently went through. And that's probably one of the biggest ones so far.
Yeah, I think probably the biggest one. He's good player in the Bundesliga, top goal scorer there.
Oh, and they
obviously.
signed Nicholas Jackson as well.
Yeah, Nicholas. Yeah, he was linked with Bournemouth as well. Like Bournemouth and Chelsea. I know they didn't finish that far apart last season, but it's quite a big contrast in clubs.
Sandro Tonali as well to Newcastle.
Yeah, another big signing.
Yeah, I think he's a great player, but there is a distinct lack of Italian players in the Premier League, isn't there? He's one of only like
There's him,
4 or 5 now.
Emerson, Scamacca.
Obviously, Nonto went down with Leeds.
Yeah, Nonto was down with Leeds.
I don't think there's many.
I can't think of any more.
Jorginho as well.
Oh yeah,
Jorginho, yeah.
yeah. There you go. But I think there's been like a thing said about Italian players having like a bit of an attitude problem, which is one of the reasons Premier League managers don't want to sign them.
And that doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah, and after the Euros as well, still a bit bitter.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I think they're most of the big signings that have happened in the Prem so far.
Yeah.
Obviously, clubs still linked with players.
Mateo Kovacic to Man City.
Oh,
That was another one.
Chelsea, see, they're just offloading. See, that's why I don't get why everybody's calling Mount such a rat for leaving Chelsea, because Chelsea are literally just trying to offload as many people as possible.
I mean, like Arsenal, City, and United, they're all gonna. Like, if Chelsea can have a good season, they're all gonna be their rivals for top 4 next season. So I don't know why everyone's having a go at Mount just specifically.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, he's one of a few big transfers so far. And then obviously some other big news, the Saudi development. So that's another one. Ruben Neves going off.
Ruben Neves, Edouard Mendy, Koulibaly, Ziyech. He had his medical, but he failed his medical.
Of course he did.
Who else was there? There was N'Golo Kante.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was other players out of the Premier League as well, like Karim Benzema, and Wilfried Zaha have been linked with a move.
Well, he's accepted like 3 different offers, hasn't he?
Yeah. That's actually quite funny. That's made me think, because those what the 92 Bible, obviously they do all posts about that. I was looking through the comments of there, because sometimes you see some interesting stuff, and there was this one lad, he was a Millwall fan, and he was like kept going on about Zaha and stuff like that. So I replied to one of his comments going like, oh, he's like living in your head rent free a bit, isn't he? And then this guy replies to me, and this guy, he's not even
Xander loves trolling people on Instagram comments, by the way.
I do.
He's a bit of a dickhead with that.
But then this guy replies to me, and he goes,
Xander's nan.
he goes, leave him alone, you nonce. And I'm like, excuse me. So then I click on his profile, and it is in his bio. It's the first thing in his bio. It says alpha male. So I replied to him. I said, "Oh, sorry, Mr. Alpha Male."
Andrew Tate on replying to Xander's Instagram comments.
And also, funny enough, there was this other thing the other day. You know when they do the kick out the clubs.
Yeah.
The other this will you'll enjoy this one. So basically, there was this Brentford fan, right? I always vote for a team I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Brentford, as you both know.
Yeah.
From the group chat, but I thought
you don't mind Brentford, do you? You had a Ericsson shirt.
I don't mind them.
Yeah. Have you been there?
I have, yeah.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
So I commented Brentford, and then this guy comes back to me. He's like, "Oh, you're a Fulham fan. That explains it." And I was like, "I'm not a Fulham fan. I don't know what you mean." He was like, "You're followed by Fulham fans," and I was thinking, "How can you say you're followed by?" But fair enough.
Public account.
Well, private account.
You're a
so
private account.
Yeah, a private account. Good lord, don't want the public see me, Jesus. But
they can't see what I'm getting up to.
But then he starts going on about all this nonsense, and then this
nonsense
is not, and then he's like, and then this woman pipes up. She goes,
"Oh, here we go."
Right, so.
Oh, Xander, God forbid it's a woman.
No, but
careful.
You see my profile. You know my profile picture, right?
Yeah.
She goes. Your hairdresser committed a grave sin with that haircut. Therefore, go find a way to fix it, rather than commenting BS stuff.
Oh my God!
I'm like, mate,
don't need to get personal.
And then I looked. I was like, right, who the hell are you?
Personal insult back.
I looked. No, I didn't reply to that. I just looked. I looked through her, like, who she was following. She follows Bournemouth, Southampton, and some Southampton fan account. So what the hell has she got any reason to talk about Brentford?
Jesus. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Xander rattling people as per. I was going to say, before all of that, we were going to get onto the Saudi thing. What's your opinion? Do you think it's sports washing in a way? Like,
I think it is. I think it's sort of. I saw something on Sky Sports News about how one of the guys was saying about how it's sort of similar to China back.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Back in
when they were signing all like Iniesta, Torres, players like that, weren't they?
Yeah, I think it will. It's like a phase at the moment, and then it will have its time, and then it will just eventually fade out.
What do you reckon?
It's the same as the China thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
They sign players like Austria. That's all I know, but
yeah,
this would be the same thing.
It's just money, innit? They're just moving there for the money.
Yeah, and they're all older as well. So
yeah, I think it'd be different if they were trying to sign like the world's youngest hot
I don't know.
talents.
Koulibaly's quite young, isn't he? Koulibaly and Mendy are both quite young, and they're both.
Koulibaly? What, the one from Chelsea?
Yeah.
He's like 35, isn't he?
Is he?
I thought he was getting on.
I thought he was only like 33 or something.
And then Benzema's getting on.
Yeah,
obviously Ronaldo's on.
He's
Neves is younger.
Ronaldo's washed anyway.
Shout out Ben Hackney. Bennington 38. Yeah.
Koulibaly is 32 years old.
Fair enough.
I think Mendy's probably approaching 30 as well. So
yeah, he's not. See, Mendy and Neves aren't that old, but
I mean, they've probably got like 4 years maybe.
Yeah.
Then it'll just fade away, I guess.
Yeah. So I'll come on to you for the clubs now. So Swansea we'll start with. So there's been how many confirmed signings?
We've had 2 so far. Obviously we've got new manager in as well. That's finally that manager thing's been sorted since last time.
You had a massive rant last time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, I watched this video like of the preseason camp, and our new chairman Andy Coleman, he went out there, and our new sporting director as well, who's the old Luton one.
Yeah.
So I mean, the fact we brought him in shows, well, it's just a good statement of intent, really. It shows where we want to go and what we want to try and achieve, and just Andy Coleman as well. I've never seen, like, for the American owners that we've had so far, they've never once shown any bit of like care to the club. And the fact that we've brought 2 players in consecutive days, and we had a good go at getting Ellis Sims, but it looks like he's going off to Coventry now.
It's like 8 million, isn't it?
I know, that's
crazy money.
A bit steep. And also the fact that we had 2 bids not back for Josh Key, but we still went in. It just sort of shows that there is progress there.
Yeah.
But the 2 signings we made so far, good signings, I think.
Who was the other one except for Key?
Josh Ginelli. He was
okay.
He was at Hearts last
2
season.
Joshes so far.
Yeah, he was at Hearts last season. Well, a few seasons before that as well. Looks a good player. And one thing that he said in his interview, and so did Michael Duff as well, they're sort of going on about how like the team comes first all the time. And I know that sort of, it's like a standard thing. The team should come first, but it's good when you actually hear your manager and your players saying it.
Yeah.
Because I think, as much as I love what Russell Martin did, you never really heard that.
No. And then any friendlies so far been played?
No friendlies so far. We've got one Tuesday against Brøndby.
Brøndby.
And that one came out of nowhere. And then we've got a few later this month against Oxford, Reading, and Bristol Rovers.
Nice. And then I'll come to you, Isaac. So Argyle, 3. How many was there last time on the episode? Was it like a month ago? The episode. So was there any? Was it just Julio? Or
I'm not sure.
I don't even know.
It would have been
no, I think Julio was confirmed like the week or 2 after, I think.
Yeah. So 3 confirmed signings so far. Firstly, Mr. Pleguezello, an exciting signing, I think.
I can't say I've ever heard of him, but
no.
The fact that he's done our European football,
to
come down to us.
See his clips on Instagram.
Yeah.
With the goals against Ajax.
Might actually score from a corner for once.
Yeah, I mean, because we've been thinking for years that we've got like aerial threats, like Gillespie is supposedly a threat. Scar we know can be. Wilson as well, but obviously he's gone to Bristol Rovers now. But now we've got Pleguezello as well.
Hopefully. Actually do something with him.
I think that was like a really exciting first signing, seeing that we've got someone from like a European team.
A statement.
Yeah.
Statement signing.
He seems like a lovely guy as well.
Yeah.
He's called Pleggy, likes to be known as. That'll be a lot easier. Then Kane Kessler Hayden, is he called?
Is it the Villa guy?
Yeah, on loan. Yeah. Loan FC, back for another year. I mean, I don't know. We had a lot of hate from the other co-host of this show, Dan Bowen. Unfortunately, he cannot be joining us today because he's out soaking up the sun in somewhere.
Yeah.
But he gave him a lot of hate, didn't he?
Yeah.
When we were speaking to him.
I think
because he was on loan at Swindon. Obviously, Dan's a Swindon fan, but he did win their Young Player of the Season.
He did.
So,
wasn't he injured them as well?
Yeah. Well, he got recalled in January, but still won Young Player of the Season. Maybe Swindon just had a really shit season.
Either Swindon was shit or he was really that good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think as he did go right at Swindon, like especially that game when they had Man City in the FA Cup. He did look good in that game. Perform well there, and then obviously Lewis Gibson. Lewis Gibson, yeah.
From Everton, on loan at Bristol Rovers. There was that really weird stat that was put out on like the 92 Bible or something, where they were like, it's about the win percentage of Bristol Rovers last year when he was there. So it was like something like,
I know, because I saw it, I thought that's not that high, but then when you think about the percentage like increase with him there, it's
yeah. I'll see if I can find it.
It was like 31.8.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe it was on Hub Football. Another really good account, by the way. These are
2 free plugs.
Yeah, like as if either of them are going to be listening.
Send the invoice over.
Get the money. Yeah, it was something really weird. Like it was like 12% without and 30% with, which again doesn't sound that high, but
for Bristol Rovers, it is.
Yeah, and we've nabbed their centre back. They've now got James Wilson. Good signing for them.
Yeah,
35. Mayer gone to Fleetwood, hasn't he?
Yeah,
that's a great signing for them.
Yeah, that's
Connor
a really
Grant
good signing.
went to Port Vale as well.
Yeah,
that's
again,
good signing.
Good signing.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised that they've been snapped up. Luke Jeffcott without a club. Am I shocked?
No one has.
No.
And then,
Washed.
so yeah, I think as for Argyle so far, Plaguey's starter, so that'll be him, Scar, and Gillespie presumably.
Yeah.
Might get in. So who else have we got? We've got Galloway,
yeah.
and
Is he still there?
yeah.
He's still-
I thought he'd gone.
No, so he played just enough games. He played like the exact number of games to trigger an extension himself. Else he
Ah.
would have been released, I reckon, probably.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so he's still there when he's not injured. Got Gibson. Gibson will probably be a backup,
Yeah.
but he seems to be a solid backup. And then Hayden at the moment is probably going to be fighting with Miller for the left-sided, because you'd imagine we'd still start Edwards in the
I would
championship.
imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
He's the captain, so why wouldn't they?
yeah, exactly. In the middle, spoiled for choice. Butcher, Randall, I would
Randall.
imagine.
Randall has to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think genuinely Randall's probably now our best player besides Cooper,
Yeah.
I can back that.
except for maybe Scar, or we don't know about Pleguizelo. Callum Wright, and then not confirmed another attacking midfielder, but we are heavily linked.
That's Finn Azaz again, isn't it?
Big Finley and
Imagine.
Morgs as well from your mob.
Yeah.
I can't see it happening now.
I can't.
I
I
don't think
thought
it
it
will.
was
I
like
don't
dead
th-
set.
I
but
don't think it will.
honestly, like a few weeks ago, like probably.
if you had asked me this time last month when we were on it,
Oh yeah.
When he came to the Bristol Rovers game last season
yeah.
on the Tuesday night,
And when
and
he's
that
been
was it.
when he's been posting all this stuff like
Yeah.
pizza pilgrims
Yes.
and all of this,
Yeah,
and
I honestly thought he was gonna come back, but
Do you not hand in a transfer request?
no, I don't know, because I think obviously with the whole Russell Martin thing with Southampton, I think no one really knew what they were doing. Even like the players who were out of contract, like Ryan Manning and Joel Atabodiere, they didn't know if they were staying or going. Like
Yeah.
if Russell Martin stayed, they would have stayed, and Morgan probably would have been on his way out. But now we've got Michael Duff, it's completely different, because those players who've gone are definitely gone.
Yeah.
He's just going to work with who we've got now. And it's like Carl Joseph, he's probably going to get his second, well, really his first chance, because he's never really been given a chance.
well, and you're presuming that Perot will go.
Yeah, Pro will definitely go, because now we haven't been able to get Sims.
You'd think he'd go to somewhere in Netherlands as well. Surely he's linked with like Twente or someone, isn't he?
No, he's been linked with, are they called like Salernitana or something like that in Italy?
Okay.
He's been linked with Southampton as well, Leicester, Leeds, and Nottingham Forest. So
Yeah. So yeah, and then we get onto Argyle's attack.
Ryan
only-
Hardy.
Ben
innit?
Wayne.
oh
Ben Wayne, yeah. The Wayne train.
Yeah, we forget about him, but I feel like
he needs a bit of time.
I would really love to see Tyreek Wright and Ben Wayne go on loan.
Yeah.
Two
But
League One clubs.
wasn't Wright linked back to Bradford again?
I could see
I'm
that.
pretty sure he
I think
was
that'd be a
briefly
good move
linked
for
back
him.
to Bradford.
Because realistically, if he stays at Argyle, he's not a starter by any means.
He's not
No.
prepared.
I just don't think he's ready.
I think
From what I've seen,
he wasn't great last year when he played.
no. Ben Wayne showed promise.
Yeah,
Scored
Looks
a-
really good against Bristol Rovers in
scored-
his first game.
Scored against
Yeah.
Morecambe.
Yeah, exactly.
just
he
just
needs
wanting his time,
experience.
yeah.
Because I reckon we need to bring in like a striker who's just championship experience. Because like, don't get me wrong, I really like Hardy, but he
He was shit the second half of the season.
he's just so
He
inconsistent.
was shit the second half of last
He's
season.
so
He was shit.
inconsistent, and like one of the things with Hardy is his decision making. Like if we go back a few years, you'll remember the Rotherham game
Yes,
where he
was it
got
last,
every single decision wrong.
that was
season
the
bef-
season before,
season
yeah.
before
I remember
last.
that game, yeah.
God, because we lost 1-0 to him that day.
We
They
should-
were
we
top of the
sh-
league,
and we
and we should have
should've
won.
it.
It was one of those where he's like, you know yourself being playing football. You have those days
Yeah.
where just nothing will go right for you, and every decision he made was wrong. Like when he had to pass, he shot.
Yeah,
When he
shot.
meant to shoot, he
was swear
passed.
it.
And
It was
even
painful.
Ah.
And even like sitting on the side of the pitch doing TikTok last year, like I would see some of the decisions he'd made. I remember, I can't remember who it was against, but I remember he went to shoot. Like could have gone across the keeper easily, but he went for that top corner. He went for his near post.
I think he was still our top goal scorer last year.
More than likely.
Yeah,
we
I
just
would
had so
imagine.
many people score. We didn't really have a goal
Because it was like him, Ennis, and Cosgrove were all up
I
there.
think he had 13, Ennis had 12, and I think Cosgrove had like 8, I think.
Yeah. So
I thought Cosgrove would have done better, personally.
I don't
He
know.
was just an impact sub, wasn't he? That's all he was really. That's all
Yeah,
he,
I mean, he
what was
started
good for.
games that he needed to start against teams like Wickham.
But 90% of the time, it was just chuck him on as an impact sub and you're golden.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
he needed.
Well, I remember we put him on against was it Sheffield Wednesday away or Bolton away, and they played him on the wing.
Oh,
was like,
Jesus
oh,
Lord.
I was like, "What are you doing? Get him in the centre." But well, they would link to him for a little bit, getting him back, weren't they?
Yeah, I don't think we need him.
No.
He needed a loan for game time for Birmingham. That's
Yeah.
what he came down there
I saw
for.
that. Did you see that Alfie May signed for Gillingham?
He signed for Charlton.
Did he? I thought he signed for Gillingham.
I thought
He
it
was
was
heavily
Gillingham.
rumoured with Gillingham.
He was heavy. No, I saw that he was heavily rumored with Gillingham, but
Did he end up going to Charlton?
Yeah,
Did he?
he's- Charlton.
Charlton's a good signing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that I was going to say, because I feel like that's such a step down going to Gillingham.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
didn't they
I thought
nearly,
he was a
didn't
good
they nearly
player.
go down last season?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everybody's really rating them. Have you seen that? A lot
Yeah,
of people early season predictions for Gillingham has.
I
got
mean,
them
the
really
second half
high.
of the season was miles
was
back.
better.
It was better. I feel like in League Two you can sort of finish bottom half one
Well, you
season.
think only two teams go down, so you can get away with it more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But since you're wearing the Wrexham top, I don't know if we mentioned them so far before now. So, do you follow them?
I sort of follow them a little bit, especially sort of since that Welcome to Wrexham.
Yeah,
I watched that a little bit and it was quite good. So I sort of kind of developed a bit of a soft spot for Wrexham.
I don't
anyway.
really understand the hate, to be honest.
I
Because everybody moans when team have shit owners, as they rightfully should. Like,
yeah.
how many teams have had good owners? Really? Like, you could reel off a list like Birmingham, Wigan, Bury, even Argyle for a while. Like, we've all had shit owners before. So why, when two owners who come in, they've got money to spend,
Mm.
and they genuinely have made an impact on the community. I don't understand why they get the hate.
It's all the fans that have now decided to jump on board now that they're doing well.
Yeah,
The fans that were there beforehand, yeah, great for them. And
Yeah.
the sound itself.
like
but
Bootlegger, my guy.
Oh, yeah,
What a
Bootlegger.
hero.
But
Yeah.
everyone else who's now jumped on the bandwagon just because they're doing well,
Yeah.
and now suddenly Wrexham fans.
Like I mean, yes, I have the shirt, but I thought I wanted to get a shirt
Well,
anyway.
you're a football shirt. We're all football shirt collectors
Yeah,
here.
football-
Like,
football-
it's not
football
like,
class.
yeah,
Like
it's
I'm
not
not
like
gonna,
you're not going to claim to be a
I'm
Wrexham
not claiming to
fan.
be a Wrexham fan. I mean, if one day I ever went to a game, I'd probably only ever go to one, not because like just to experience
Tick it off, don't you?
Yeah.
Tick it off.
I want to take them off
Yeah,
next year.
sad London have to.
Yeah.
They have to
Yeah.
now.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't get the hate, to be honest. I think Rob and Ryan are great owners. I love what they've
they're
done
fantastic.
with the
They're fantastic people as well. Like they've had such an impact on the community, like you said.
club.
Like,
How do you think they'll do in League Two, though?
I honestly think they will be fighting for promotion. I think
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
agree.
They'll win the league.
You reckon?
They'll win the league. Just
them and
with
I
the
just
money.
think I can't see them and Notts County not being up there.
yeah.
With the money
Well,
they've
especially
got, with the money
Notts
they've got.
County now. They've got David McGoldrick as well.
Yeah, and Langstaff hasn't even left, has he?
No, he hasn't gone.
Exactly. He was rumoured with Argyle as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, we're rumoured with like every striker ever, though.
Yeah, I
None
think
of them
we
come
never
down
sign any of them.
Yeah.
Do you remember a few years ago we had like Danny Hilton was rumoured with us,
Yeah.
and the other guy Brett Pittman. We've been rumoured with them all,
Brentford was shit.
and they never come down.
You think that like a few years ago I remember when Swansea were like the playoff race and we were like pushing for automatics at that time of the season. We'd been rumoured with potentially like if we went up, we'd be getting like Noni Madueke in on loan.
God,
That's a joke and a half. Like,
yeah,
like the players sometimes like teams get rumoured with, like you were saying about Argyle and like
Yeah.
Swansea as well. We've been rumoured with some ridiculous players that we'd never have a chance of getting.
no, it's just like anybody makes up on Twitter, don't they?
Yeah.
I only really like if I see that there's a transfer rumour, then I only really trust it if it's from like Fabrizio Romano or David Ornstein. Like
Mm.
they're like the most two trustful sources, aren't they? Really, or like if it's on like Sky or something.
Yeah, like
tend
for
to believe it.
Swansea mainly, if it's like Peter O'Rourke,
Yeah.
he's one like mainly for Swansea. I don't know if he's like a Welsh journalist or what, but
Well, it's mad nowadays, isn't it? Because you think back in the past, you would only know about a signing when it's announced. Whereas with like Argyle, basically like Lewis Gibson was leaked, wasn't it? And like everybody seemed to know about that.
Everything Argyle announces.
Hayden came out of nowhere though, didn't it?
Yeah,
Nobody
I didn't
tended to know
see
about
that.
one.
that one came out of nowhere.
And then Julio as well. I don't
Yeah,
think
that
anybody
came
knew
out.
No one
about
ever
that
heard
one.
of him.
Yeah,
no,
because it's like and like the kit, obviously that got leaked.
Yeah.
Speaking of the kit though, absolute belter.
Jazzy.
I love it. Yeah.
Jazzy
I
shirt.
really, really love it.
Oh yeah, we bought it yesterday. So it
Yeah, I mean,
doesn't-
yeah, I mean, but yeah, I must say, obviously, last year's home shirt was probably one of the best we've ever had.
It's my favourite that I've
Yeah,
owned since I've been knowing.
the away kit grew on me last year. I didn't
Same.
like it to begin with originally, and then the third shirt.
We can't wear it to the Wembley. We can't have it. Just
God,
get
yeah.
it gone.
Yeah, but then this year home shirt so far, I think it's solid.
Just jazzy.
Solid 8 or 9 out of 10.
It's a bit boring.
It is a little bit.
It's a bit plain.
But I personally rate the gold trim.
Yeah,
Because a lot of
it's
people
nice.
be like, "Oh, it's not green and white.
Yeah, I was
Gotta
gonna say
get
you
the green and
you see
white."
like all the old guys on Instagram in the comments are like,
Oh,
it's got to be green and white for
It's-
me.
not as
Yeah.
good. Not as good as fucking free chat.
Free chat.
Free chat. Oh,
What
God.
a gaff.
Free chat. Whinging about the shirts.
Just been in the queue for hours for tickets. Grrr. Shut up, Karen. Nobody cares. But yeah, in terms of what other shirts have been released so far, so Isaac, since you're for anybody who doesn't know, Isaac are very easy. He's a bit of a groundhopper, football shirt collector, self-proclaimed football shirt expert.
Well, that wouldn't that far.
So, which other ones have been released so far? Which caught your eye?
I don't know.
So,
That wouldn't be shit. To be honest.
Brighton was released earlier today. Their away
Was
kit. Yeah.
I like the
I see
new
that
Palace one.
I like
remember.
that,
Palace
yeah.
one's quite nice.
Lions. The new United shirt, home shirt. If it
No.
wasn't for the sponsor,
Yeah. No, get it done.
I don't mind it.
Sorry.
well, Swansea's got the new old badge back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just dropped the mic there. Swansea's got the old badge
Yeah,
back.
The old
badge
badge is a lot better now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I understand why we did like the old badge for us. I thought we were only going to do it for a season because it was just like going back to like,
Shit.
Yeah.
but
It was shit.
it wasn't great.
And the shirts last season weren't great either.
No.
I actually quite like the home kit. I didn't really like it, to be fair, but the away kit sort of grew on me. The third kit though was nice. That was
I
like
saw someone wear the orange one the other day, and I looked at it. It's like, that's just disgusting. I don't know why he was wearing it either. It's just really random.
So
Yeah.
some of the ones that have been
I like our new home kit though.
yeah. Obviously the Wrexham one that you're
The
got on
yeah, I do like.
tidy.
Yeah, good home kit. Our away kit, Swansea's away kit, is nice as well.
Oh, so people
I
are
find
saying,
it a bit-
people are saying they like this Exeter shirt.
That's grim.
That's
No,
vile.
I'm not just saying that because it's an extra
Well,
shirt. It's just grim.
Sorry,
Like,
you
what-
won't be able to see it obviously because this is
I mean,
a
why
podcast.
Why
It's
would
just
you
a
put
boring
why would
grey
you
shirt?
put grey with white?
Yeah, weird.
It's terrible.
Not a fan.
Like,
Terrible
I mean,
shirt.
like on a sunny day in Exeter, which is very rare,
Never non-existent.
non-existent Exeter. Like you're not going to see it, are you? It's just going to be like a mass
Yeah,
with
I
a
don't get
little
it.
black and red dot on the side.
But yeah, no. Whilst we've got you, Isaac, I'll speak to you. So you've been to how many? Did you say 31?
31.
What is your? I'll run you down for a few things. So, what's your favorite game you've ever witnessed? Like most exciting? Would you say?
What, neutral or just in general?
Well, we'll start with Argyle. We
I think
can
it's got
go
to be
around and
it's
do
got
all
to
of
be
them.
Exeter at home
Yeah,
last year.
that's definitely up there for me.
Or Port Vale away.
Oh yeah,
Port
he was there
Vale
for the
away,
Champions
Port
game.
Vale away.
Yeah, I forget about that. For me, yeah, Exeter home is up there. Probably the Newport game when we got promoted, 6-1.
Wasn't out that one, sadly.
Yeah, and then even just for the day, Chelsea away.
Chelsea away was class.
Because despite us
And the
losing,
limbs.
honestly, undeserved. We shouldn't. We
The
should have at
penalty,
least.
the penalty. I can't watch the penalty anymore.
No,
I can't watch it. It's-
Ryan. See again with his decision making. Come on, son. What's your favourite Argyle game you've been to, Xander?
Favorite Argyle game? I'd probably say either Ipswich at
Yeah.
home.
We don't want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, Isaac left early in that one. He missed all the goals.
Isaac, that's outrageous, mate. That's outrageous.
Don't want to talk about
Exeter, the derby game,
Yeah,
obviously, because like I was pitch side for that. That was a good one to start on.
Yeah.
And I'll probably say Portsmouth. I did enjoy
that.
that.
We'd love playing against Pompey.
yeah.
I enjoyed
The one
Portsmouth at
season
home, I
before
enjoyed that.
last when we won 1-0. The limbs that game.
Yes.
That was good.
That was sensational.
I was there with Jacob and Connor for that one.
Yeah.
Interesting game.
I was there with my weird mate from work. So.
Oh, Cheltenham
Yeah.
semi-final, Papa John's.
Oh, no, we don't want to talk about that.
God.
Either.
What a dodgy game. What? Because why'd you?
Don't want to Papa John's trophy.
Oh, okay.
Papa
Yeah.
John's
fair.
trophy,
Oh,
innit?
fair.
I was gonna say, yeah, we were on the pitch. Xander lost his phone and found his phone
Phone in
in the Morrisons. Yeah. So I don't know if this one will apply to you, but the best away game, you've already said Port Vale, you reckon?
Away game, Birmingham.
Oh, yeah.
Birmingham away in the cup.
I'd say
Still,
Shrewsbury's
no.
up there for me when we won 3-0.
3-0, yeah.
That was really good. What other ones did we have last year? I didn't actually go to many that we won. Forest Green.
Reasons.
Terrific. Best ground I've been to. Hillsborough for me, I think. Because we're not counting Wembley.
No, Birmingham doesn't really count.
Because that, I would have to say it's Hillsborough, to be honest. I love Hillsborough.
And me to be Villa Park.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Villa Park was class.
How many have you been to?
Shockingly, it's shocking, but I've only been to Home Park and obviously Swansea
Is
as well.
it?
Yeah, that's all
Wow.
I've been to. But that is going to get improved this year,
Yeah.
hopefully. But
So what's
mean-
the best Swansea game you've been to?
best Swansea game I've been to, I'd probably say, when we beat Stoke 3-1 at home. That was a good one.
You're damn bad when your best game is at Stoke.
God, could he do it on a cold, rainy night in Stoke? Tuesday night in Stoke.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Or it's maybe a bit of a weird one, but it was a pre-season friendly against Atalanta.
God. Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Well, Atalanta.
That's weird
Yeah.
behaviour, that.
Hair-
No, because we
hair.
Champions League sides, we beat them 2-1, and they had like all their good team out as well. So
Random game. Went to the Bournemouth friendly versus Leon. Won 3-0 Bournemouth. That was a terrific little game. But yeah, so how many did you do last year then?
I think 21.
Yeah.
21
So you
I
were
did,
rattling
yeah.
through 'em.
21 I did last year.
So you're on 31 now. going for the whole 92, obviously.
Of course.
And now you can drive. The world is your
Yeah.
oyster, son. I reckon, I reckon you must be able to do it in like 5-10 years, probably.
Probably. I'd look to probably get to 50 this season.
Guys, he's halfway there, living on a prayer. God,
So,
that is mad. Yeah. And then, obviously, we're all football shirt enjoyers as well. Do you know how many you own?
I counted this morning. From what I could see, I don't know, about 50.
Yeah, I think I'm around. I think I'm around there. He's got a list on his phone of all of them.
I don't. I'm not that bad anymore. I did used to.
Well, no, I only made it just so I could count them up. But adding the one I got a couple of days ago, I'm up to 40 now.
Yeah, I think I'm around that
I think
40,
I'm probably
50
around 50.
mark.
I did that 4 yesterday, to be fair.
I thought you would have had more than that, or have you? But you've sold
I've
quite
sold
a lot.
loads. I sold.
He had loads that he sold
I
on
sold-
Twitter and
I
stuff.
sold one yesterday as well.
Yeah.
So
Which one was that?
the Bayern Munich shirt I had.
So what would you say your favourite shirt that you own is?
Favorite shirt that
I'll go for Swansea first, and then in general after. Just
Fa-
it's got to be not.
favorite Swansea shirt I own is probably it's probably got to be the match worn Andre Ayew one.
Ooh,
Got
nice. What about not match one?
Not match worn.
Give me the answer I want.
Probably non-match worn would probably have to be. I think I've worn it to uni when we played football once. You know the the pink and like blue one.
Oh yeah,
That one.
nice. Yeah,
That was
I
our-
like that one.
That was our away kit from 2021, the lockdown season.
And then on to you, Mr. Tunnicliffe.
Favorite Argyle or just in general?
We'll go Argyle and then in general.
It would have to be either this season or last season.
Yeah.
I got both from the playoff bottle season,
Oh
which
god.
we don't
yeah.
want to talk about.
Yeah, I've got both of them.
Same.
I got two of the away shirt actually.
Yeah.
And
in general, you said it a minute ago.
I think it's probably
off
the
screen.
Netherlands Van Persie shirt
Oh,
from
the
the
iconic header.
2014 World
It's
Cup
a gorgeous shirt.
with the same from the same game,
Yeah, he's got the
the match
thing,
detailing.
the detailing. Yeah,
Ooh.
that took ages to come as well, didn't it? So it's
it
like,
came from like fucking Indonesia, I think.
yeah,
It took a month to get here.
nice, big fan of that. So I'd say my favorite Argyle shirt I own. I've got quite a few retro ones. I've got like a 2003-04 really baggy one from when we got promoted against QPR. That's up there because it's just got the old colour. The lime away shirt from 2017
Yeah,
with the dotting does have my name on the back, which he takes
Yeah.
piss out of me for.
genuine.
But yeah, it's a gorgeous shirt, isn't it?
It is. It's been ruined by the
Shut
name
up.
on the back.
And then I do last season's home is just so gorgeous, and it's
giant.
iconic now for getting promoted. Did you get a name on the back of it?
Yeah, I got printed recently, didn't I?
What did
Got down straw on the back.
Oh,
and patched
yeah.
up and everything.
Nice, big fan. I didn't get one on the back because I just didn't buy one at the start of the season, but
Yeah.
probably this season. Thinking Randall or a new signing.
I'm thinking that the Spanish fella on mine.
Yeah, he's thinking play. You're thinking.
I was thinking Edwards on the
Edwards,
home one,
yeah.
then I was
I
going
was
to wait.
just, we need to have a discussion as to who will get it because we can't all get the same.
Jacob's getting Scar. I know that.
Yeah, we can't all get the same. So if we
No,
all go
we'll,
to
all, we'll all be different.
if we all
Yeah.
go to it instead, it'll look weird.
I don't know who Dan was saying. I don't remember, but I don't care. I know my mate Ginger Ryan. He's getting Callum Wright. So we're
Yeah.
literally all doing different so far. So it's going well.
We need 11 of us to just each different player. There's someone at the keeper
Go
shirt.
get Burton. Yeah, but yeah, no, nice. We'll go on to Xander's fact of the day, or fact of the week rather, or fact of the
week.
month,
Back
because
to the month.
we've
Since
been a bit useless lately.
since we haven't done one in a while, I'm gonna say both.
Yeah, go on.
So my first one is that Roy Hodgson is actually older than the Santiago Bernabeu.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool. When was it built then? You didn't remember that bit, did you?
No,
Should I ask Siri?
I don't
Siri
remember. I
knows.
don't remember that bit, but yeah, older than.
When was the Santiago Bernabeu built?
I found this on the web.
1895. Oh, 1955 apparently.
Yeah, and Roy Hodgson was 1947.
There you go. And what's your second one?
Second one is
It's
that
good fact.
Thierry.
We've got a round. Where's the round of applause sound effect? It's this one. There you go.
Second fact: Thierry Henry and Mohamed Salah have scored against every single Premier League team they faced, apart from one, and that one is Swansea.
Oh. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that is actually a cool fact. Both Swansea as well.
Yeah,
When did was Swansea back in the Prem when Henry, wasn't
Probably when Henry played them was probably when he came back to Arsenal on
it?
loan.
He was in like 2010-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still counts.
They all count.
He played us, didn't score. There you go.
And then we've got another new feature starting this week.
Ooh.
So this is all geared up for the guests here. Have we got a little what's it? We'll go for this one. Oh, that was a bit saucy. So every single week now, or I keep saying week because if we do weekly episodes, we fucking don't. So
Whatever happens.
we're gonna do a naughty little quiz. So have you got 5 questions there,
I
Xander?
do have 5 questions.
For Mr. Tunnicliffe over here. I'll keep a leaderboard on my phone.
I mean, you may as well put me at the bottom already.
It's gonna be called
So
call it
I'll do you the 5 questions. and
Dino's
I'll go through the
92
answers at the
quiz.
end. Actually, no. I'll do one question. You say your answer, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. That'll be easier.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
So first question.
First question. Having previously been known as the Football League First Division, the EFL Championship was first introduced for which season?
I don't know.
Ooh. I'll see if I know them.
No, I have no idea.
Take a guess.
I don't know. 04, 05.
Ooh, that's quite close though, isn't it?
Yeah. Jamie, yours?
I was gonna say like 05, 06.
Isaac, you're actually right. It is
Oh,
Bang
2004,
on,
son.
2005.
Oh, where's the applause?
This second one's a little bit easier. Can you name Norwich City's most famous joint majority shareholder?
I've been there as well.
Lesby Avenue.
It's the woman, whatever her name is.
The woman.
She's a woman and she's really annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know what her name is though.
Delia Smith.
Delia
That's
Smith.
it. Yeah.
Right. Question 3. Now, this record has since been beaten, but at the time, clicked on that. Oh, anyway, which player holds the record for most goals scored in a championship season with 30? And this was in 2012-13. Obviously, since then, Tony and Mitrovic have beaten that, so he's technically the 3rd highest. But who is that player? And I'll give you an extra point if you can name the club as well.
Oh my
no.
god. 12, 13.
12-13. Don't know how old this quiz is, by the way, but
Yeah, quite old. Jesus.
that's me.
Any thoughts?
No idea. I did watch football.
I remember them saying it, but I'm gonna just throw out Grant Holt Norwich.
Not Grant Holt Norwich.
Oh.
I didn't watch football back then. So I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It was Glenn Murray at Crystal Palace.
Of course it was. God. And there's the final question now, or is it?
2 more.
Oh, he's got 2. Oh, sorry.
Which 3 teams were relegated from the Championship in the 2019-20 season?
Hull. Rotherham, as they always do. And wasn't it Sheffield Wednesday?
You got 1 out of the 3 there.
It was Hull. Wasn't
It was Hull. You got that right.
Yeah.
And then it was Wigan and Charlton.
of course,
Charlton's
yeah.
tough. Charlton's a tough one. And then the final question.
Final question.
So how many points is he on so far? 1, 2?
You got the
1.1.
first one.
1.3.
Yeah, I was going to give you a point for each team, so you're currently on 2 points as well. Because yeah.
We've just got to make sure that this quiz has the same amount of points every time that it's out of.
Oh yeah, true. True. Which club was runner-up to Wolverhampton Wanderers in the 2017-18 season?
Was it Sheffield United?
Are going to answer that question or?
I'm not actually playing the
Fair
quiz,
enough.
but wait, let me think. It was who else went up? It wasn't Newcastle because they won the league, I think. Like
Well, it
not
could have
that
been if they
season.
were runners up.
Huh?
It could have been if they were runners up to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I don't think they were because I don't know.
It was the team I despise the most.
Oh,
Cardiff City.
Of course, yeah.
There you go.
Fair.
Lovely. So how many was that out of?
That was technically that would have been out of 5, but obviously if I gave the extra points as on top of that, that would have been out of 8.
All right. So how many did he get?
You got 2.
Great start.
There you go. Well, you're top of the leaderboard. So
Leaderboard so far.
and that is all that we have got time for today. Is there anything else you wanted to discuss?
No.
No, Isaac?
I'm dead.
Good to have you on, mate.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
welcome
Nice to have you
to
on.
the 90 plus 2 family. This will be on Spotify as soon as we finished, or maybe a little bit after because we have got to go. So, so thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next time for another episode of the 90 plus 2 podcast. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.